All right, welcome to Pinson Valley High School. Obviously, that photograph was taken during the day and when it really wasn't pouring down rain.
How about that?
But it's a rainy night. Good time to either be here in this gymnasium or to just kind of cozy up in your den and watch it on your laptop or whatever service that provides you, Jeffco Ed TV. Hello and welcome in. It's game two. The girls of Quay Chalkville won the opener 42-38. Now the boys are going to get together in what I think is just going to be an absolute slugfest as Quay Chalkville comes in at 13-6. Pinson Valley will host with a record of 8-6. Quay Chalkville has not played in area yet, and meanwhile Pinson Valley has played one, and they beat Gardendale earlier this week 68-51. It's Matt Coulter along with Chris Osborne and Ariel Schaefer.
Well, guys, tonight is a very special moment for the Pinson Valley community, especially for one of their senior leaders, Quay Lynch, who's set to make his first start tonight after a horrific car accident that he was a part of on October 15th that sent him into the ICU and trauma unit for multiple days. His parents told me pregame that he had just absolutely horrific injuries. There was bleeding to his brain. His left ear had to be surgically reconstructed. He had a broken fever and lacerations to his liver. So the fact that he's still alive, but the opportunity to still play basketball again when he was told he wasn't going to be able to return back this season is absolutely incredible. The reason why he is making this start tonight, why it's a special moment for this community, is actually his co-captain, Jalen Pritchett, another senior who went to Coach Barber earlier this week and said, I want my brother, one of my teammates, I want Quay to start in my place tonight. So expect it to get really emotional and a special moment for this community when Quay Lynch's name is called momentarily.
Really good report. I actually talked to the coach before the game, Chris Richardson said, I should say Daryl Barber, and he said that he read the article in the newspaper, online, whatever it is these days. Said he saw the quote, said he won't be back next year, and it's going to be a long, long struggle for him to play basketball again. Well, he's stressed out. What a remarkable show of perseverance and durability.
Yeah, that's amazing. I wish that young man well and continue speedy recovery to him. I know personally about devastating accidents, and so
yeah, you do.
Certainly wish him well.
You had a horrific motorcycle crash, correct?
I did. Let's take a look at the starters. It's not about me. We want to talk about this great Quay Chalkville boys basketball team, 13-6, starting with Amir Jackson, the guard, Xavier Beavers, Thomas Tubbs, DeMar Hinton. We've heard that name before, and Jaden Carson. Some impact players there, Carson, Hinton, and Beavers.
All right, let's take a look at the homestanding Indians, head coached by Daryl Barber. I might add, as we go over these starters, that's the best dressed coaching staff I've seen. They're all wearing that Pinson dark crimson, maroon color.
Do you see the coach's son? He's even rocking the crimson blazer right there.
Tay Johnson can score, and he's maybe one of the better players on the court for sure, and he's just a freshman. You mentioned Lynch coming off the injury. He's going to play at Tennessee Valley next year. Then you got Ty and Dee and Derek. All there, your starters. They're introducing the Valley. McTerry. Here comes Quay. I'll bet he'll get a really nice ovation. Yeah. Absolutely. Well, you can see his left leg is heavily wrapped. I guess he's wearing what they call a sleeve. In this case, it would be a pant leg sleeve. But those increase circulation and give you some durability. It's not an exaggeration. They weren't sure this kid was going to get through.
I know.
And ever play basketball was a second thought.
Just walking is a miracle. So glad to see him on the court. You said he's wearing a sleeve. For us old guys, they just call them stockings.
Is that what they call them? Stocking. Yeah.
Support stockings.
Yep, that's what I've got.
right.
Hosiery?
I don't know
Maybe
about
not.
that.
Maybe
not.
All right. McTerry, the sophomore, will jump center for the guys in white. That's Pinson Valley. In the dark blue, not quite a navy, not that dark. Clay Chalkville, jump ball with Jaden Carson, the 6'7" senior. And we are set to go here at Pinson Valley on a rainy night in Jefferson County. Jump ball put up and controlled by Clay Chalkville. Cougars. That's Thomas Tubbs. Wow, drives, puts it off the glass, can't get the roll. Strong rebound, coming back the other way. With a basketball, that's D. Thompson, and he'll run the show.
You know, from what I saw on both teams from warm-ups, I can expect a lot of this game to be played above the rim. There's a steal.
And we may see it right here. Up. Xavier Beavers fouled on the floor. First foul of the ball game. First foul on Pinson Valley. So Clay Chalkville will inbound the basketball. Looking to get it back out, and they do. Quay's going to rest. He will play, I won't say sparingly, but limited inside. Off the glass to is Carson.
Very tight sidelines here. It's a very intimate gym. Not a single open seat that I see.
There's one next to you if anybody wants to. You want me to wave some people down? Come sit next. Legendary Chris Osborne.
I don't know about legendary, maybe infamous.
I'll share it with you. There's a lob inside. Pritchett, who just checked in, shows off some dribbling skills and gets it across the line. Boy, we have gotten 3 quick whistles in 48 seconds. Is this the way it's going to go there, Chris?
I hope not. I think the officials are trying to set the tone. You know, it's going to be a clean game, and both teams need to just settle in.
I don't know how you solve this, but I was watching Alabama Vanderbilt the other night. They shot almost 80 free throws. That's not the true sense of basketball, in my opinion.
No, you got to let them play to a certain extent.
Pinson Valley and White with the basketball. Pritchett, you see him, he is a player, a senior as well. Very, very seasoned team, and then spread with some really good youth. Pinson Valley. There's the 3 ball put up by Holyfield. Won't go. And let's play some football.
Aggressive. And I think, again, that's why the officials were going ahead and getting in control of this early on. This is a crosstown rival, or should we say a 5-mile rival?
Really.
Rivalry.
And speaking of football, Clay Chalkville won it all this past year.
Yeah, congratulations to them.
Really,
we knew they had a good team from that first game that we covered here.
I think they played Hueytown, and Hueytown was good. All right, looking for the open shot are the Indians. Driving the lane, ball almost tipped away. Controlled by Thompson. He goes to the rack, won't go. Bodies fly, no whistle. Other end, here come the Cougars. Beavers tosses it over. The Tubbs won't go. A 3 ball. Here come the Indians on the run with the basketball. Pritchett. Oh, the follow-up. The little teardrop from McTerry. Whoa. He slipped with the assist.
Yeah.
2-2 tie. We are just underway. Glad you're with us on Jeffco Ed TV.
Friday Night Delight.
There's a 3-pointer put up, a little bit too strong. Follow up and good. That's Jaden Carson.
He's already got 4 in this first quarter.
He got them all. There's a long 3 ball. That one was put up by Johnson. And here comes the Cougars with the basketball. It's DeMar Hinton. Hinton, errant pass, picked off by Talon Johnson, the freshman.
You know, sometimes you want to be unselfish, and sometimes you just have to go ahead and take the shot. That was one of those take the shot moments.
Ball handling skills showed there by D. Thompson. There he is with the basketball. The sophomore guard. Holyfield throws it away. No.
It'll be off of Quay Chalkville. Now, I tell you, they're pushing him way out in the backcourt. There's a look there.
Checking in is Bray Ringstaff, senior forward. 4-2.
You know, much like the girls, Maddie, they are playing that 2-3 zone, and they are just locking down the middle of the paint. A little bit of a size advantage by Quay Chalkville, but still, I think Pinson's trying to work it into a good shot, maybe some more movement without the ball.
Jaden Carson in the paint for the Cougars defensively. He slaps that one away. Tubbs on the run. Back. Stepped on the line. Carson stepped on the line. 4:09 remaining first quarter.
You know, this may be unpopular, but I'm a little disappointed so far. I think that both of these ball clubs have got to settle into how their coaches want them to play. They seem like they're a little out of control right now. Maybe it's the moment, right?
I think a little bit of it's that, but I understand what it just seems a little sluggish and not as sharp as I expected, but I do also expect that to improve. You know, a lot of these guys played pickup ball together on the playground when they were kids.
Absolutely.
5.6 miles, the distance between these two schools. Up. Fake the three to Johnson. Back out, top of the key. Launches the three. Good. Ty Holyfield.
Holyfield with the knockout three.
Here you go.
Most of these kids aren't even old enough to know who Holyfield is.
Yeah, and that's probably true. Makes me a little sad.
So you can Google it at home, Evander Holyfield.
Atlanta. I spent a lot of time in Alabama. Baseline, reverse layup, up and good. Thomas Tubbs.
The little dipsy-do there. I see you, big fella. Here's another look at it. Reverse layup, off the glass. Nice kiss there.
6-5. Low scoring. Under 3 to go.
Not 6-7. 6-7.
No. We could get that in a minute with a made bucket here. Yeah. My grandchildren, by the way, I added 2. I had twins earlier this week.
Congratulations.
Yeah, Tori and Matt Coulter. He's a junior, and now we've got a third with Rich and Reese, boy and girl. But here we go.
Everybody on the blocks, fanning out.
Double team. Oh, almost back tipped. In fact, it was enough to disrupt the play and successfully get the turnover. But my grandkids, first of all, they had no idea that their poppy knew what the 6-7 thing was. Not only did I know it, and you've told me this, how to do your hands when you're talking about it. Then they really think it's funny the first time, and then the second time you do it, they say, don't do that anymore.
Yeah, that sounds
Is that
like
the way it goes?
Yep, that's exactly what my kids say. Breakaway here.
Indians on the run. 3 ball put up. Oh, just short in the attempt by Talon Johnson.
Way to bat it away by number 13, Ringstaff, to keep the ball alive with an offensive rebound by number 11, D. Thompson.
Barnes, a junior, set to check in for the Cougars. Yeah, that's Lewis. Gets the ball back on the left wing. Ooh, a little bit of a shuffle of the feet. Cougars wanted it, didn't get it. Holyfield, who just made the 3, drives in the corner. Boy, that's a high launch, and he got the shooter's bounce just off the bench, and on the board is the sophomore wing, Jalen Lewis. Don't know if I've seen one with that high of an arc on it, Chris.
Any higher, it might have hit one of the,
might have
one of the
brought
lights up there.
Might have brought rain.
Yeah.
Ha. The Valley. Holyfield's going to get a blow. Checking in, Radisson and Pritchett.
8-6 home guys up right now.
Inbounding the ball, Clay Chalkville. Trying to sweep. The girls won earlier. There's a jumper. Did he call glass? Doesn't matter. Jalen Pritchett. And the other end. 8-8 tie following that made bucket. Now that zone's very active on the perimeter for Clay Chalkville. Down in the corner, 3 ball. Addison, R.J. Addison. 3-point lead, Pinson Valley, and the student section is about to come unglued. Cougars driving the lane. That's Barnes just off the bench, put up the shot. He got fouled, though. There's the 3 ball. Good. The lefty. And there's another look. Baseline to baseline. And at the free throw line is Cartier Barnes, the junior guard. Pops that one through. Now you're going to see a big fellow that's just checked in, a sophomore for Clay Chalkville. Wearing jersey number 25 is Christian Bennett. Well, likewise, to match that, Elijah Allen comes in for Pinson Valley.
I see you're a big man, and I'll match you one.
Yeah, that's it. Man, those are some well-built guys. Free throw. Good. Trim the lead back to just 1 following the made free throws. It's 11-10, 30 ticks left here in the first stanza. Down in the corner. That's Lewis. Big bucket 2 possessions ago. Talon Johnson, he's a ball player.
Look at this battle of these big men.
Oh, there he goes. Lewis dribbles around, doesn't get the bounce. And when I say he dribbled around Bennett, that's exactly what he had to do. Length of the floor shot will not go. And, hey, it's close. And I think these guys are going to clean their game up just a little bit the next 8 minutes to play here in the second quarter. But right now, home up by 1 at Pinson Valley on Jeff Coed TV.
We're Pinson Valley High School, promoting achievement, respect, and success. We're Jeff Coed Strong. Fear the Spear, go Indians.
Ariel's courtside.
Well, hey guys, you know, with the way that this environment has been, it is shoulder to shoulder here. You have to be getting here at least 2 hours early in order to get a seat specifically for this boys game, and that's what head coach for Clay Chalkville, Chris Richardson, told me prior to this matchup, that the keys for them is to be able to stay cool, calm, and collected and poised and not get too high on the highs and not get too low on the lows. They got to take it one play at a time, but he did mention in the huddle right there, they need to settle into their offense, pass the ball around and see what options are there, and just don't go for the first open look. See what the better and good look can be to help try to get this offense going.
Just a quick correction for those of you scoring at home. Made basket earlier, I credited Pritchett. It was actually Mark Thomas jersey number 3, who came off the bench, made a big bucket. Cougars trailing by 1. Oh, there's the top of the key. Between the key and the free throw line, shot up and good by DeMar Hinton. Talking about another guy built like a linebacker.
Gotta love those mid-range jumpers. That's one of the most underrated shots in basketball.
Back and forth we go. Inside, the big fella puts it up. That's Bennett who will draw the foul.
Look at these
Check
guys
that.
going at it.
That's Elijah Allen, who will go to the free throw line.
He was going up against Bennett. Bennett and Allen, man, that's something to watch. It's almost like watching linemen in the trenches, but on the hardwood.
I'll bet you could watch them in the heavyweight division next Tuesday night.
That's it.
In wrestling. Tied the game. By the way, he shoots 70% from the free throw line, and that is a good percentage for anybody, but sometimes bigger fellows, bigger hands have a little bit more difficulty in making free throws. But
you mean like Shaq back in the day?
Well, I just talked him out of making his second. So sorry about that, Allen. Great rivalry. Cougs with the basketball. Boy, Pritchett's stick like glue on defense. There, 3-ball. The high 3-ball shot by Hinton won't go. Out of bounds, Pinson Valley's basketball in a 12-12 tie with exactly 7 minutes remaining here in the first half.
Does it feel like to you that the intensity has picked up a little bit just
in
the first few seconds of this second quarter?
A little bit, not a whole lot. But I'll tell you what, we're getting a close basketball game, and that's what we always want. Driving the lane, that's Lewis. Puts it up, won't go. Strong rebound. That's Bennett.
Yeah. It's big rebound by the
Driving,
big guy.
length of the floor. They kick it back out. 3-ball by Watts is good. Jaden Watts just checked in. Stolen. Turnaround jumper. That's Hinton. Back outside. Short jumper. That's short, too. Too early to be fatigued. Long ball. Barnes. No good. Over the back. Call on Caleb Amerson.
So what was that? 4 offensive rebounds, back to back to back, and come up empty. Got to cash in on those offensive rebounds.
D. Thompson, the starting point guard, checks back in for Darryl Barber's Pinson Valley Indians.
Quay Lynch in the game. Good to see him again on the court. If you're just joining us, he recovered miraculously from a vehicle accident.
Something cool that Coach Barber told me, as I mentioned earlier, he's going to play for Tennessee Valley. They didn't even think about, cutting the scholarship or anything like that following the horrible accident. It's a real credit to them.
Bodies all over the floor. Look at that hustle on part of these young men on both teams.
D. Thompson is getting up.
Where is Tennessee Valley? I'm from Tennessee. I've never heard of it.
Well, I needed to double check and see if I heard that right. To me, Tennessee Valley is lower southern Tennessee and then northern Alabama.
Could be.
Because the power authority up there used to be Tennessee Valley, TVA.
Yes, that's based in Knoxville, Tennessee. But I digress. Let's get back to the game, Maddie. What is it going to take for somebody to start to pull away?
I kind of thought with some of the size, particularly with Clay Chalkville, they might start trying to pound it inside. But both these teams seem all right with shooting the 3-ball. Watts with the basketball. Down along the baseline. That's what I'm talking about. Carson turns around. Nice soft hook and laid it in.
He's got 6 on the night.
Largest lead by either team. Clay Chalkville is up by 5, 17-12. Coming up close to the midway point of the first quarter. Rainy Friday night in Jefferson County. Oh, what a nice spin move. They almost made an errant pass, and in fact they do. driving is Amerson. Amerson gets it tipped away. Who's basketball?
Lynch saved the easy 2 by knocking that ball free.
Yeah, he only played, what, maybe 2 minutes in the first quarter? He'll probably only get about 2 minutes here, too. Just depending on how he feels. Hinton kicks it back down to the corner. Amerson won't go.
Oh.
High rebound and a body flies.
Not
to
real
the floor.
sure why Cartier Barnes felt the need to just pull him down, but that's not a good look, not a good play. I'm sure his coach is going to have some words about that.
All I saw was a blur, and then, as you mentioned, these seats, benches are so close to the court, he disappeared behind some of his teammates.
Okay. Got some water on the floor. You know, this is kind of an older school, and, you know, we have had some water issues during the girls' game, so hopefully we'll get that mopped up, if you will.
Yeah, we had a drip. I think it stopped. It was around midcourt. I'll tell you what's really cool is I'll just ask our guys side court, get a shot of D. Thompson's shoes. Can we do that? He's got glitter, sparkles all over. I've seen the different colors, but I haven't. You see the lime greens. There's actually some white and some black ones in a more traditional fashion.
Right.
The guy about to inbounds the basketball has glitter all over his
Oh,
shoes.
he sure does. What do
There
they call
they
it?
are.
Bedazzled. You know, it's kind of like a boxer wearing pink boxing trunks. You got to be able to fight.
Yeah, that's not the most intimidating look. Boy, that was an errant pass over the head of everybody. Christian Moody, there's a look at him. The junior just checked in. Headband, glasses, and all. They'll go 9 deep. Barber likes to hit his bench. That being the 5 starters, plus he'll play 4 often. But it looks to me like,
Oh, good step back.
oh, wouldn't go. Strong rebound, Carson. He puts it back up and in, and one. And a timeout. It's just a 30. There you see. This game was tied at 12. Obviously, Clay Chalkville has gone on a 7-0 run. You see 4:43 remaining here in the second quarter. This is quiet as this gym's been all night.
So, Ariel, you're over there by the student section.
I am.
It's kind of quiet over there.
It is kind of quiet over there, but who is not quiet is the Clay Chalkville cheerleaders, for sure. They've been going back and forth. I mean, look. They almost knocked over the ref right there. Oh, my goodness. But, I mean, this is what rivalry games are for, right, guys? I mean, the shoes, it's getting intense. You know, everyone's getting pumped. And it feels like we're, late into the area tournament. That's kind of the vibes I'm getting.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I would agree.
just a correction, that wasn't an and one. It was just a timeout called after the made bucket.
But it's almost like he called a timeout before the shot.
Yeah.
Maybe he did, because they took it in a hurry, that's for sure. There's Glitter. D. Thompson, starting point guard, just a sophomore for Pinson Valley. Now headed to the bench is Watts. Backup guard. Shades Valley. Along the far boundary, we've got a whistle. And a foul. Now, 4 fouls on Clay Chalkville. So, and 0 on homestanding Pinson Valley. R.J. Addison gives it up. D. Thompson. Up, almost stolen away. Basketball was kicked by Xavier Beavers. He's just a freshman and starting Got some perspiration on the floor. Pinson Valley, little difficulty in getting the basketball in. They finally get it to Talon Johnson. There's a three, won't go. Tapped, out of bounds. No, saved by the Cougars. Here comes Clay Chalkville. Across the line, holding it up. I believe D. Thompson's going to be whistled for the foul. That will be the first of the quarter on the Indians. Beavers will inbound the basketball right in front of us. There we go.
I'd love to see the big men get a little bit more involved. We have seen some kind of second chance baskets, and there we go.
Hinton drew the foul inside.
I think he didn't realize how open he was.
Floor foul. No. Everybody was moving to the other end of the floor. I was going, what? And as you can see, the Cougars have nobody underneath. Maybe they'll put a couple after the first free throw. Spins, drops it. Yeah. Now Carson Barnes will come in into the lane.
Carson is listed at 6'7". You know, we talked to his head coach earlier, Chris Richardson, who actually played in Tennessee at University of Tennessee Martin.
UTM. Oh, missed it.
Played his prep ball at Minor High School,
Not
Jeffco
far.
Ed School.
And weren't we just there Monday?
We were.
Near your house. That's why everybody's moving out there. Pritchett's going to go to the line. He'll shoot a couple via the bonus.
Check that, Markion Thomas.
Got that.
Oh, nope, you are right, my friend. For some reason, my eyes crossed two different pages on the paper. Matty.
I've been known to do that too. I hope you're not going to feel bad about it.
I don't. It sucks.
Still, the excitement is there for us, huh? Jalen Pritchett averaging 12.5 per game. Senior.
I have him listed as a center.
Oh, off the mark.
Very,
Pritchett.
very short center.
Down in the corner, stops, passes up a three, then the 17-footer got blocked. And we'll have a foul whistled on Barnes, I believe. And, man, they've got a lot of bonus time.
Yes, they do. 20-12. I mean, it's been kind of a sloppy game. Both teams playing very hard. Both teams playing so hard that sometimes I think they're a little bit out of control here.
Well, and you know, the dictated the tempo is going in this game. An 8-point lead's more like 15, isn't it?
Who benefits from playing a half-court offense right now?
At the line, that's Pritchett again.
So, Matt,
20. Yep, go ahead.
I was asking you the question, who benefits from playing to moving to a half-court offense right now?
I think the larger you are, the better. Would you agree with that? When you get into a half court and you've got some big guys, particularly like Carson, 6'7" senior. The dribble past Carson, off the glass, shot won't drop for Barnes. He gets a lot of minutes for a guy that doesn't start.
Six man, as Coach told us that he was, you know, if they're going small, he's typically the six man in. If they go big, he said the six man would normally be Bennett. We've seen both of those make an appearance tonight. Misses that one.
Barber is really giving your buddy a hard time. You see Barber in the left corner of your screen. Darryl Barber. You know, he won 3 championships, state championship, boys and girls, when he was at midfield. And, of course, he won a championship back in 2019, his first couple of years here, and then went to the finals last year.
Pretty impressive coaching resume there.
Yeah, lengthy and impressive, you're right. Oh, top of the key shot, Bray Ringstaff. I believe we've got another wet spot.
Beautiful replay there. Spotted up, top of the key. Pressure coming toward him. Focused in.
Cougars up 5. Just under 3 to go here in Pinson Valley. The Valley. Says that on the back of all their jerseys. Up, ball tipped, out of bounds. Oh, he saved it, but right to Pritchett. Pritchett's going to go down to the corner. Check it out, that's Ty Holyfield. Up, got him doubled up, passed out of it. Cross-court pass, can't handle it, Quay Lynch.
A little bit over his head there.
Whistle will stop play just momentarily as the refs are going to let them all get their substitutions in on a dead ball. Tubbs, have not heard a lot of him, the starting senior guard. Well, he's really picked up there by Holyfield. Holyfield, number 4 for Pinson Valley. Oh, foul away from the ball there, Chris?
I think so. Yep, push.
Here's something Coach Barber told me. Ty Holyfield, that you see there, number 4. He is 5th nationally in taking charges. Now that's a defender. Here's a bomb by Hinton, he got it. The lead now back up to 8.
That was Jaden Hinton, DeMar Hinton.
Yeah.
He's got 6 on the night.
And I guess he's right on his average here with a 2-minute left. He averages 18 a game, so he'll drop 10 in the second half, be right on it, close to it.
There you go.
There's the guy I was just talking about, Holyfield. Back outside, it's Pritchett. Very skilled basketball players. Jalen Pritchett. Down in the corner, quick 3-ball, went up and down.
Yep, he sure did. Just kind of a mental error. You know, sometimes you have to shake off the rust a little bit.
You know, is that one of the worst feelings in basketball? When you're up in the air, you got no place to go.
You know, typically, as you play the game a lot, in a situation like that, you'll try to throw the ball off a defender's leg just to save yourself from the embarrassment.
And then, yeah, you can go from outhouse, penthouse to outhouse, however you want to look at it. He's about to get booed. Whoa, a nice soft jumper put up and in by Barnes.
Hey, the only thing worse is accidentally shooting a ball in your opponent's goal.
You know, I've seen that happen. Fortunately, I've never been one. Oh, nice, sweet move off the glass. That's the guy I was talking about. What a great basketball player and skill set. That was Jalen Pritchett. That was a pretty move, huh, Chris?
Yeah, he's got 3 on the night.
Wow. Good battle defensively there. Oh, great inside pass. Little bitty soft jumper by Jaden Carson, the senior. 10-point lead, Cougars, coming up the end of the half.
Carson's in double figures now with 10.
Down in the corner, shot by Ringstaff won't go. Indians maintain possession. Driving lane, Pritchett won't go. But he will go to the line.
Tried to make a little something out of nothing there. Ends up with a trip to the line.
You know, they've been in the bonus since about the 3.5-minute mark. But I think Clay Chalkville's done a pretty good job of not fouling. They hadn't been able to take advantage of it too much. Maybe they will here. Up too strong. Lewis Addison check back in for Pinson Valley, and Watts is back on the floor, the sophomore guard for the Cougars. Like to get that double-digit lead out of the way if you're going to go to the locker room.
That would be the hope.
13.1 seconds remaining. Pretty nice soft touch.
Now has 4 on the night. One field goal and 2 free throws.
He's one of the best three-ball shooters on the floor. We just hadn't seen much. We really hadn't seen that many threes, have we?
No, we have not.
Oh, off-balance three-pointer taken just at the buzzer. It will not go. And we'll go to halftime with a 28-19 lead for the Clay Chalkville Cougars. I see Ariel running down the coach. Coach found the cameraman before Ariel did. How you doing, Miss Schaefer?
Gotta calm down.
Yeah, I know. You were able to get to the camera before I did, track you down. But, Coach, you're up by 9 right now. You guys were able to handle the execution in the full court. What did you like about your way your team was able to stay composed?
I think that's kind of the stuff we knew we would get it coming into this game. Our pressure has been something that's really been used on this small basketball court. So they did a good job of just executing.
It's been a battle of the boards this first half. How would you like the way that your guys were able to hold the composure, specifically on the offensive glass?
I think we did a good job. I got to go check the stats, but I think we won the boards in the first half. So that's a part of winning this game. You have to be the tougher team in this environment to win this game.
Coach, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And thank you, Coach, and thank you, Ariel. We're at the break, Chris. Let's toss it back to the studio, so to speak, and we'll be back with the second half. We got a good one going on, although it's a 9-point lead for Clay Chalkville right now. I expect that to dissipate in the third and fourth quarters. After all, they are at home. You're watching Jeff Coed TV.
Weeks of work, by machine and by hand, all to support women experiencing hair loss.
We made beauty bands and hair caps for people who has lost their hair to make them feel beautiful and just to kind of boost their confidence.
Zanaya Bergens, 12th grader at Pinson Valley High School, is a part of the Skills USA Salon Management Group that makes these beauty bands and caps. For years, the student-led organization has donated their creations to local groups.
To see something in person and knowing that it's made for your organization, it's a different type of feeling. I'm just so grateful to God for allowing me to be here to receive this from my organization.
This month, students presented their donations to Sandy Green, president and founder of Don't Stare, Just Ask, #Alopecia.
I'm just so excited to be able to make someone smile, to make someone happy, to make someone know that you're not alone.
Providing support to those with hair loss is a personal mission for Sandy. She was diagnosed with alopecia more than 25 years ago. What was once a source of shame has now become something Sandy embraces and helps others embrace too.
I model for alopecia. I'm a spokesperson for alopecia. I wrote 2 alopecia books, one about my journey and one for children. And it's just been so awesome to be a spokesperson for something that I hid for so long, but now I'm freely talking about it. I have children in my organization as well, and it warms my heart because the youngest one is 7, and I don't know if I could be bald at 7 without being shameful, hiding it. And these girls have power, these girls have strength, and they're not ashamed of who they are.
This feeling of empowerment, something Sandy and students hope to spread through these donations.
It made me feel good to be giving back and helping others and making others feel beautiful.
For Jeff Coed TV, I'm Emma Owen.
Preparing Jefferson County students for the jobs of today and tomorrow with hands-on learning. This is the focus of Career and Technical Education, also known as CTE. One of these CTE pathways is the drone program at Chalkville High School.
With the growing industry of drone technology, we feel like it's necessary to jump out in front of the industry.
Mr. Patrick Hatcher leads the program, now in its second year.
My background goes from military experience from 25 years of teaching drones inside of the military.
Hatcher is teaching students skills that will help them become certified drone operators, leading to job opportunities.
We teach our students on the platform necessary to go out and pass the FAA Part 107 exam, and we stress that safety is paramount. We're out to teach the components, we're out to teach weather, speed, time and distance, latitude and longitude, so the kids can learn how to chart on the aviation charts.
Chalkville student Jordan Rush is the president of the Drone Club. He is using these skills he learned to help record video for the Cougars football team.
My main job is just making sure the film is done correctly. I make sure everything is right with the drone, make sure stuff like the batteries, what's damaged, what isn't damaged, what worked, what doesn't work. Just make sure the footage is good in general.
Jordan says he's been fascinated with drones for several years. And now a senior, Jordan says he's been learning about career opportunities from Hatcher.
They're heavily used in agriculture and can be used with real estate, construction sites, and just really shows a bunch of different uses that drones can really have.
Hatcher expects those opportunities to continue to grow.
Job opportunities are steadfast with the drone technology. The industry is going to keep growing, it's going to get more robust, and it's going to just be around for a long time.
Reporting for Jeff Coed TV, I'm Maya Pippins.
Hey, we're ringing in the new year with a lot of basketball. We had 2 games this past Monday. We got a couple tonight here. Actually, that was Tuesday.
You say that like that's a bad thing, Maddie.
No.
And guess what?
Not how you interpreted that.
We got more stuff coming up, too. We got wrestling coming up. Are you ready for some wrestling?
Well, I'm going to give it the old college try, as they say. You're experienced in it. I know a little bit about it.
It'll be fun. It's going to be at Corner. They're going to be there's going to be hosting Gardendale and Fultondale. Wrestling's always. Hey, I will tell you this. It will be hot in that gym. Lots of hot.
Thanks for the notice.
I'm just going to let you know. Make sure you bring water.
Water and short sleeves. Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah. Maybe a nose plug.
Maybe a what?
Nose plug. It gets pretty hot and sweaty up in there.
Okay.
3 different mats in one gym, usually 3 in another gym, depending on how big it is.
It's a flurry of activity, huh?
Yeah, young men going at it. Occasionally a young lady.
Yeah, I've seen a few. Quite good, too.
But it's very interesting to watch, so we invite you all to check out wrestling on Tuesday on Jeff Coed TV.
Our airtime is 6 o'clock. Weigh-in is from 5 to 6. Did your son ever have trouble with making his weight?
He didn't really have trouble making his weight. If anything, he had to put on a pound or 2 from time to time. I can only think of one time that he really didn't make weight and he had to work at it.
Let's go side court as Coach is going to join our very own Ariel Schaefer.
Coach, prior to this game, you mentioned that momentum is everything. What is the key for you guys to get started hot in the second half?
Well, we got to get stops. That's the biggest thing. We got to play defense, and we're not knocking down shots, so we got to hang our hats on the defensive end of the floor.
Coach, thank you so much. Good luck.
And thank you, Ariel.
Coach, a man of few words.
Yeah, he was. sometimes you find that on the teams that are trailing.
Yeah,
tend to be a lot.
I've been on the sideline with some coaches that have been trailing here on Jeff Coed.
I don't know that it's happened on Jeff Coed TV because our schools are so cooperative and they appreciate what Jefferson County school system is doing.
But you got.
I've had a few just blow right by me.
Yeah, all jokes aside, when you come out of that locker room, you're focused, and we appreciate them doing interviews on Jeff Coed TV. But you are here to do a job, and that job is to coach these young men or young ladies up. And so you're pretty much keyed in, focused, locked in. And here we go.
And that's what we hope for here in the second half.
There's some shoes.
Yeah.
I think those are being sported by Coach Richardson.
All right. Pinson Valley down 9, gets the basketball to open the second half of play, driving off the glass. A shot by Holyfield, but we got a whistle and a floor foul. 6 seconds in, we've got already have a foul. Ty Holyfield, the senior point guard.
Coaches having a little fun with each other. Ref was backing Coach Richardson up, and he said, "Look at Coach Barber." And they looked at each other, and they both couldn't do anything but laugh. You got to love the camaraderie.
Now he's looking up here and shaking his head at us. Coach, I know this for sure. There's nothing we can do. But highly entertaining side court here. That free throw is well short.
You miss them both?
Yeah, it's still 9-point game. Don't see that very often. Give and go. Carson, soft jumper, floater goes.
Just his sheer height, he willed that in.
He's got that shot down now. Oh, and he's got that block down now.
Wow.
He just swatted Talon Johnson's shot.
He is 6'7". Right now, yeah. I've got him as the tallest player on the court.
I believe you're right. At the line, Talon Johnson, leading scorer at 5.5, 15.6, I should say. Points per game, lefty free throw, talked him out of that. Checking back in is Cartier Barnes for Clay Chalkville. (30-19), largest lead. Just cut back down to 10. 7.5 minute mark, third quarter.
Bring a little bit of a press here.
Boy, Pinson Valley could use a steal, a stuff, or a three to get this crowd into it because they've got the crowd now. Maybe it's here, stolen away with the basketball's ring staff. Up to Talon Johnson. D. Thompson putting on a little dribbling exhibition. Not in a hurry, ball screen, they just swap. Nice switch on defense. Dribbles around, back, shot by Pritchett, won't go.
Pinson's got to hit the glass. Nobody was around to even attempt to wrangle that chase that rebound down. So Coach Barber not at all pleased.
And we get a timeout. 6:40 remaining in third quarter. Clay Chalkville is up by 10 on Jeff Coed TV.
Welcome to Clay Chalkville High School. We are Big Clay. Jeff Co-Ed strong.
Yeah, we all are. Back to action. Clay Chalkville with a 10-point lead and the basketball. They'll run the floor. Hinton with the basketball. Ooh, he might have gone over and back.
I think he did. Great call, Matty. Get
Well,
you a zebra shirt.
It does help that it's about 15 feet from me. But, you know, sometimes I don't excuse it, but I understand it because, you know, these high school gymnasiums are designed to have several sports in them. And
Right.
one of them's volleyball. And you can see there's a stripe before and after half court. Not that you're supposed to be able to get that mixed up. Yeah, it's taking a while to sort it out.
If you can make those excuses, you're a great granddad. I bet your grandkids get away with murder.
Oh, I've bought them all Lexuses. I'm just kidding. Could never afford that. But yeah, they get. I let them get away with it. And my kids are good about it. They don't care. They said that's what you're supposed to do. Stolen away and then stolen back. That's Thompson. Baseline. What great passing and finish at Prisby. That's Talon Johnson. Well, uh-oh.
You know, moving without the ball, you end up in the right places, and Talon Johnson, I should say, was in the right place at the right time. He was a recipient of a great assist.
Yeah, it was. You know, I think both you and Ariel have made note of this, but there's just not a lot of room. It's a cozy gymnasium, but side court, a couple of feet, and then you got benches or fans. It's kind of tight at both ends, too. But, like I say, that's high school basketball on a rainy Friday night. It's all good. With the basketball, that's Watts. He gives it up to DeMar Hinton. Down in the corner, 3-ball. Clay Chalkville drained by Xavier Beaver.
That's his first bucket of the night. Big 3 for him.
Yeah, he's averaging almost 10. Lead back out to 11. Quick turn, that's Pritchett. Going to the hole, stops, drops, pops, good. Well, that's a good stop and then a little bitty fadeaway.
It was.
5:20. We got a whistle.
Pritchett has 6 on the evening.
Thompson.
And look at this. This is coaching strategy. Big for big. Big number. Bennett, number 25, and number 32, Allen for Pinson Valley, and Clay Chalkville respectful enter.
Yeah, they did the same thing first half, right?
The heavyweight slugfest in the paint.
Richardson puts Bennett in, and immediately in the same break, Barber puts in Allen. And they're on each other at the base of the paint. And there's a big-time offensive rebound by Beavers, who just made the 3.
Oh, he got away with one there. He's up and down. Coach Richardson knows that he got a look-away call on that one.
And they'll gather up right in front of the benches as we will take a break here on Jeff Co-Ed TV.
We need more drivers, but we need folks more than that who want to make a difference.
It's the best job in the world. Bus drivers are doing a tremendous job in receiving kids each day with a smile, sending them home each day with a smile, making a difference in their lives.
Most bus drivers are there to invest in the children as well as to gain an investment for themselves. They were excited that you're interested in being a bus driver trainer. The potential is great about changing lives.
Ariel, what you got side court?
Well, prior to this matchup, Coach Richardson for Clay Chalkville told me that number 10, DeMar Hinton, they're really pushing him to be a leader on this team. He knows what he could do. He's able to drive, able to create opportunities, can shoot shots. But why they're challenging him is to be a better teammate and also to be a leader, to get these younger guys better, to help progress this program because they have state championship mindset and they want a blue map as much as anybody does here, guys.
Yeah, and Pinson Valley got one back in 2019, threatened to get one this past season, but they lost in the finals to Paul Bryant High School. Wow, some elbows are flying here. And you know who Pinson Valley beat to go to the Final Four? Clay Chalkville.
Yep, that is true.
There's a dribble. Pritchett goes up.
And that should be
a charge.
Should be a charge. Let's see what the call is. I don't know if we have another look at that, but he was standing flat-footed.
And now they're chatting. Nobody's come to the bench to even indicate who the foul's on. Okay.
Not quite there, but he was.
Wow. You don't see that call very often.
Delay of game.
Delay of game. Delay of game.
Not really sure how that works.
I saw that the other night in the Alabama-Vanderbilt game when both times an Alabama player missed the front end of a free throw and then just kind of did a lob back at it, follow-up. Which you get a warning and then they will assess a technical. Not something you see every day, not to mention twice in 1 week. Wow. You can see the back there of Darryl Barber in his 8th year here at Pinson Valley, and he is begging for an explanation. I didn't see anything that was like a deliberate delay of the game.
I didn't either, but,
I thought we saw a block charge, right? They just missed the call. Up, they got him tied up. They get it over to Hinton. Big fella with good ball skills. There's a big fella. That's Christian Bennett.
Nice hands for Bennett to catch that pass. It's a little high.
Yeah,
yes, thank
Beavers
you.
Down. Got a whistle underneath the board.
And that is going to be a charge.
Barnes checks back in, and he will inbound for Clay Chalkville. Just under 4 remaining here in the third quarter. 11-point visitors lead.
Haven't seen any buckets lately.
Hadn't seen a lot of Quay Lynch either, which is understandable with his injury. Oh, nice ball screen there by Allen. Inside, Allen. Oh, he's going to get the offensive foul, or did I twist that around?
Well, let's have another looky-see.
You make the call.
Yeah, it's going to be a block.
Yeah, on Beavers, I believe. And that will send the big guy, Elijah Allen, the sophomore, to the line. I like it when the two bigs are in, don't you?
I do. It makes things interesting. Clay crowd not very happy with that call. You heard a few little boos sprinkled around the crowd.
Hey, can't get that to drop.
So they did give him the bucket. So I forgot to say, and one.
Yeah, he did get the and one. And that cut the lead back to 7. Oh, there's probably a block. No, charge. Got that one wrong. I knew what it was. It came out wrong. Taking the charge was Talon Johnson. When it comes to taking charges, some people got it, some people don't.
I see what you did there.
Yep. Some people got it, some people don't.
Oh, Matty.
Hey, it takes courage to just have someone of your equal size try and run over you. But when it's somebody like Christian Bennett or Elijah Allen, sometimes you want to ole. Were you a charge taker there, Chris Osborne?
I didn't like taking charges. I would if the game was on the line, but if I could avoid it, I'll get out the way. I'm going to try to let you go by and block you from the back. All right.
Hey, let's wrestle. Everybody, let's wrestle.
Tuesday, we will see you at Corner High School or right here on Jeffco Ed TV. Corner's hosting Gardendale and Fultondale in a three-way wrestling match. January the 13th. Coverage starts at 6 p.m. We'll see you then. But right now, we got basketball.
Yeah, we do. I love that corner shot. There you see our Jeffco Ed TV scoreboards, 33-26. Not in dominating fashion, but Clay Chalkville has held the lead throughout this basketball game.
Earlier we saw the girls from Pinson Valley pull within, what, one score?
Yeah, they pulled within 3.
Yeah, with 30 seconds left and just couldn't pull it out.
Indians on the run, baseline drive, great pass inside to Allen, but it's knocked out of bounds.
Okay, what was the mistake there, Maddie?
Well,
Johnson.
He should have passed earlier if he thought he was going to break open, but then he didn't break on the basketball. Is that close?
That's close.
Okay.
You know, you got a 3-on-1 situation there. That was good D by Clay Chalkville, but you got to give up the rock earlier.
Driving to the hole, shot off the glass, won't drop, but going to the free throw line will be D. Thompson. There you see the scoreboard in your frame and at the bottom of the screen. Pinson Valley is looking to try and pull within 2 possessions here. Can if he just makes one of these. I'm sure he wants to make both, and he started off good. Started off well, I should say. D. Thompson, just a sophomore, starting point guard. Glitter shoes and all. Second free throw. We got a ball game now, Chris Osborne.
How about that? And you didn't talk him out of his free throws.
No, I didn't.
All right,
inbounding.
Showing press here.
They get it in inbounds. Amir Jackson is checked in for the Cougars. Nice ball handling by Tubbs. I'll tell you what, Johnson's all over. Tubbs spins back outside. Hinton, no. Oh, fouled. He'll go to the line with 3. 2:55 remaining.
No coach ever wants to see that. It's like the unspoken rule. You don't want to foul somebody shooting a 3 at all costs, you know. And then on the rare occasion that you shoot that you foul them and they actually make the 3, just makes it even worse. But he's going to have a chance.
Indeed. DeMar Hinton, a junior, first one good. Whoa, right in front of us. Darryl Barber just got a warning from the official. And Barber didn't walk away. He stayed, kind of owned his turf, but he did stop talking. All right, Hinton with another one. Got it. Now it's back out to a 3-possession lead.
Hinton's got 8 on the night so far. Could make it 9 here.
The average is at 18 a game. Good, big, physical ball player.
Made all 3 the old-fashioned way.
Pretty cool. So it's 36-28. 8-point lead. Inbounding, you see there's Jalen Pritchett, the senior center. Cross-court pass down in the corner. Johnson missed.
Way off the mark there.
Good defense, Pinson Valley. Nope, too good.
Little adrenaline there. Hadn't touched the ball in a while.
Foul will be either on Moody or Ringstaff. Beavers set to inbound the basketball for the Cougars. Tubbs across the timeline. Hand check by Thompson. There's Hinton. Oh, driving inside ball, back tip. Coming the other way is Talon Johnson. Johnson will go coast to coast. Reverse layup won't go. Nice board. Pass back out is intercepted.
Yeah, that layup by Johnson was partially blocked.
Didn't have the angle with him either, did he?
I think it might have gone in. I mean, that block was just enough to change the trajectory of that ball.
Sometimes that's all it takes. We got a timeout. 1:55 remaining in the third quarter. The Valley with the basketball. The Valley needs to make a couple of back-to-back possession scores. In now, it's Moody with a headband. Thompson draws a couple, then they back out. Cross-court pass. Ringstaff. Can he hit the three? He draws back, fires, no good. Wow. Good defense immediately by Christian Moody.
You know, neither one of these teams have had a lot of success shooting the three tonight.
No, they had.
Clay Chalkville only has 2 threes on the night. Pinson Valley, believe it or not, has 3 threes, 4 threes on the night. That's where the majority of their points have come from.
Yeah, just a little less than half. Back out top of the key, the big guy, Jaden Carson. He dribbles, drives, fouled. I believe they're going to, what did they say, 1-3? Now, Clay Chalkville's going to go to the line. That's Thomas Tubbs, the senior guard. Starter and a really fine role player. Couple of dribbles at the stripe. High arc on the free throw. It does not go. Checking in is Jalen Lewis. And for Clay Chalkville, Caleb Amerson. I see he's going to wait. He'll sub for the shooter. (36-28). Yeah, he missed that in too. Clay Chalkville's missed some free throws down the stretch, and Jalen Lewis just missed the ball. Was he thinking about driving that baseline too quick or what?
He was. You got to look that ball all the way into your hands. And, you know, as time ticks away, those mistakes are costly.
Yeah. 1:01 now left. We're still in the third quarter. A lot of basketball to play. Indians not out of this by any stretch of the imagination. They're going to swap and get DeMar Hinton to inbound the basketball for the Cougars. Ariel was telling us at halftime how moist and humid it is. We had a leak earlier because of the incredible rain. Now, that leak is gone, but the floor.
Yeah, it is. I feel like there's a heater underneath the floor. You can just feel it like radiate in because it's so humid outside, guys. There's one of our colleagues from Channel 13. He can't use his camera down here because it's fogged. The lenses are fogged up. That's how hot it is. That's why they keep on trying to put towels on the floor. That's why the players are still trying to wipe off their shoes, wipe off the bat. They're trying to squeak just to get some traction because the court is really slippery right now.
Is that why they put in Jeff? Jeff went from up top camera to side court. All right, Clay Chalkville under a minute, third quarter. They got the basketball and the 8-point lead. Moving it around, DeMar Hinton drives, stops, 15-footer, no good. Off the side of the rim right. Whoa, what a great putback, but it wouldn't drop for Beavers. Oh, man, Chris Richardson, head coach for Clay Chalkville, is not a happy camper right now.
They are animated on both sides of the floor.
It is not even close to being an overstatement. These two guys can coach.
Oh, yeah.
They're entertaining. Now, the style of basketball both have played tonight is not anything they're going to put in the Naismith Museum.
No.
But main deal is have a close basketball game as far as we're concerned.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be in either one of these practices come tomorrow.
That's a great. Spoken for somebody that's been through a couple of those. Three-pointer, Moody, good. Wow, that was like 23 feet, wasn't it?
It was deep.
Well, and we got a push foul down here on Lewis.
Daryl Barber asking his player, why in the world would you commit that foul after gaining some momentum? And I'm with him.
Yeah.
You know, there's one thing between pressure defense and just making a silly foul. That was not a good foul.
Silly. Happens at every level, though. It's not necessarily just at the high school level, although there might be a little bit more. But you see NBA guys make silly little mistakes, too.
Yeah, I mean, that's just part of the game.
Yeah.
You know, part of playing basketball is controlling your emotions. And I guess that's with any sport.
True.
You know, but your team gets the momentum, and then you stop that momentum with a quick foul that was unnecessary. Not to mention you put your team in the bonus. Let that marinate for a minute. And bonus means what now in high school
2.
basketball?
It means anything after 5, with both teams now at the end of the third quarter have 5 fouls each. So any even common fouls will now go to the line to shoot 2. There are no 1-and-1s. And you know what? We've been doing these games, 2, 3 years? Mm-hmm. I'm still kind of off and on. I'm a 6 and 7 about it. Here goes DeMar Hinton, got it too. Lead now back out to 7 with 20.3 seconds remaining. No pressure. Guys in dark blue, Clay Chalkville.
DeMar Hinton has 11 on the night, making an impact.
He's just a good-looking athlete. Top of the key, dribbling the basketball. Addison got it and one. R.J. Addison. That's a big bucket for Pinson Valley, just inside the 8-second mark.
He was outmatched. You see here, he blows by there, cuts through the lane between 2 defenders up, and gets the roll.
Yeah, he kind of carved Amerson up. As a result, Chris Richardson said, hey, why don't you come over here and sit with me for a little while. At the line for the original three-point play, sophomore guard R.J. Addison. Pretty. 38-35.
How about that for a turnaround?
38-34. Tipped away. Pinson Valley trying to get it up. Oh, we got a travel. And Pinson Valley will get the basketball left. Clock started late. 3.8 remaining. Sometimes that happens when you're at home.
Yeah, how about that?
All right, checking in is Barnes for Clay Chalkville. He'll spell Thomas Tubbs.
What would a score right
defense
now do for this crowd going into the fourth at the end of?
Oh, at the buzzer, three-pointer. It was pretty close. Now they'll launch another one about 80 feet, and it wasn't too far off the mark. All right. Things have picked up in the last few seconds. We got a good fourth quarter in the wings as we go to break here. The guests, Clay Chalkville, are leading homestanding Pinson Valley 38-34 on Jeffco Ed TV.
We're Pinson Valley High School, promoting achievement, respect, and success. We're Jeff Co-Ed Strong. Fear the Spear, go Indians.
Back here at Mike Dutton Gymnasium, home of the Indians of Pinson Valley. They're 8-6 overall, 1-0 with a victory over Gardendale. They lost that one earlier this week, 68-51. Here's Ariel.
Well, guys, I just came out of the huddle before the guys were able to break coming onto the court for Pinson Valley, and they are absolutely pumped. I think it was really cool to see the reserves go up to each of the guys now on the court saying that you got this, represent this community. We want to get this win. We're charging for this win. Let's defend our home court, and that's the mentality heading into the final 8 minutes.
That's a nice job of eavesdropping there.
Kind of nosy, aren't
That's
you?
well, that's what she's supposed to do, isn't it?
Great job, Ariel.
Yeah, really. She's so good. Moody passes it back out. Lewis, 3, got it! We got a 1-point basketball game. Man, you were right. Especially the student section. Oh, and turnover. Pinson Valley now has a chance to take the lead. R.J. Addison's got a little mouth wedge going.
Yeah, a little chip on his shoulder. Yeah. Again, controlling those emotions. Now is the time. 7 minutes and some change. Home court.
This is a team that went to the finals and lost 5 seniors.
Mismatch.
6, actually. Driving a baseline up. Tried to jam. Whoa, did he fall? That's Talon Johnson. Also hitting the floor. Barnes.
Let's have another look at that. He wants to take the baseline. What's the call?
It looked like a
Block
charge to
or
me,
charge?
but yeah, it looked like a charge to me. The man hit the floor. Now, he did it on purpose because he knew he was going to end up there, so he just kind of pushed what was going to happen ahead.
Well, it sure looks like he's going to be shooting, too.
Yep. Yeah, going on the line is Talon Johnson. And he's just a freshman. Let's look at Darryl Barber. 6A Coach of the Year in 2025.
How about that? That was just last year.
Boom. Johnson got it. Look at that scoreboard.
38-38.
We are all tied.
Lead was as much as, what, 10, 12 at one time?
Yeah, 12 I think is the largest lead by Clay Chalkville. And this may be, I talked him out of it. May have been Pinson Valley's first lead had they taken it. But we are tied for the first time since tip-off. Tubbs with the basketball, picked up by Johnson.
Student section getting involved here.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. DeMar Hinton with the basketball. He is picked up there by Lewis. Oh, nice spin move into the lane. Kicks it back out. Now top of the key, that's Barnes. He spins it out.
Great
Jackson.
ball movement here by Clay Chalkville.
But they're staying with him, aren't they?
Forced to reset. Pinson playing really tough defense.
Oh! Foul out on the logo. It's going to be whistled on Quay Lynch. And he didn't like it. 2 fouls now for Clay Chalkville in this quarter. 1 foul for homestanding Pinson Valley. And Quay gets a couple of minutes, then sits. Just more than anybody thought he would get in any game after that horrible car accident. Oh, driving a baseline. The big fella puts it up and in. Good. That's Jaden Carson. Oh, they're in the floor. Pinson Valley in a hurry. Moody fakes the 3. And he kicked it back out front. Holyfield, that's Johnson. Driving, stopping. Oh, air ball. That is not, watch this.
And immediately.
This is a move.
Yeah, that was nice. Nice big man move there.
Yeah, and he got up and used part of the rim as protection. He didn't have to lay it very hard or much in order for it to roll in. 40-38. Clay Chalkville with the lead and the basketball. Ty Holyfield, great defender. Back outside, Tubbs off the mark. Oh, great offensive rebound, but he fell down. That was Jackson. Now the other end, Pinson Valley, they like the three, and they're going to take it from the top of the key. Oh, in and out, shot by Johnson.
This crowd is hyped up.
Did you feel him wanting that one?
So I'm with Ariel. I think I'm watching the players slide across this floor. I think the humidity in this gym and this floor is causing some traction problems.
As a back touch foul called on Talon Johnson. Both teams now at 2 fouls here in the fourth quarter. Ringstaff, who had a big three back in the first half, is back in the game.
Yeah, this is one of those old school games, Matty, where you have to rub the bottom of your shoes with your hand so you can get some traction.
Hinton back outside, shot taken by Barnes, won't go. What a great offensive rebound by Thomas Tubbs. That may be his second basket of the
Yeah, second basket. He's got 4.
And none bigger than that. Gives them a 2-possession cushion. It's 42-38, under 5 to go. Oh, he tried to get it to the cutting Pritchett. No.
Darryl Barber saying his player was held and could not make that corner, could not make that cut to the corner. That was a great thought.
Man.
Pass needed a little bit more English.
He dribbled on the line. Oh, we got a call. A foul.
Yeah, that's going to be a blocking foul. So here's what needs to happen now. 4:32. This game is not out of hand. Somebody has to take leadership on this Pinson team and slow things down. When I say let's, you have to run your plays, move without the ball, look for some easy buckets. If you're Clay Chalkville, you've got to slow down. You've got to play great defense. You've kind of height-wise outmatched Pinson most of the night. So use that to your advantage. This is where the game should really slow down a little bit.
And I think it will, no question. Good point. Beavers inbounds it. That's Thomas Tubbs. Maybe he'll take charge. He is a senior. Clay Chalkville. Pass down low. Carson kicks it back outside. That's Beavers. Beavers has it stolen away. Pinson Valley's got the basketball. Down 4, 4:12 to go. Down in the corner. 3 ball won't go for Lewis. Boy, he had a wide open look at it, didn't he?
He did. But you know what? You take that ball all the way to the rack and try to get a nice block.
Get that out of here, says Ringstaff.
Let's have another look at that. Oh, he just got the hand. It was a great block, but it just got the hand coming over the top there. That's going to be a foul all day.
And that'll send the senior, Jaden Carson.
Great job to our photographers and producer replay for that.
I say it every time we broadcast, but the talent and the experience and the veterans that we have on this crew, you ever added up the years? No, don't do that because I'll consume most of them. At the line, Carson trying to add to a 4-point lead, and he does. It's now 5. Every point, every free throw is big.
That's what I'm saying. Every trip down the floor now, offense and defense, matters, right? And so this is not the time for either team to get out of control. As you see, everybody's backed off the free throw line for Clay so they can be ready to play defense.
Second free throw, good. Boy, he's got a nice touch from the stripe. Cross the line with the basketball. That's Addison. Addison drives. Oh, he lays it up and over Carson. Big bucket. Well, I thought he didn't have a chance of getting that shot off. 3:30 to go. Oh, nice lob inside. Oh, he couldn't get the shot to drop. That's Carson inside. Now he has it stripped away. Bodies on the floor. Boy, Pinson Valley with some numbers. Taking it up to the hole. Up and in. Ty Holyfield. 2-point basketball game. Just over 3 to go here at Pinson Valley. Driving the hole off the glass. Whoa, what a nice little runner. Tubbs made the basket, his third. Well, wait a minute.
Did they just call a charge? Look at this. Bodies all over the floor. They come up with a basket. No charge. He's going to be shooting too.
Chris Richardson. That's a look at Darryl Barber.
3:10 to go. What a turnaround.
Well, you and I alluded to it. We weren't really harsh about it, but kind of during the breaks we were going, man, I really wanted to be jacked up. I wanted bam. Tell you what, the end of the third quarter and the beginning of this one, halfway through plus, it's kind of the game we expected, wasn't it?
It is. It is. Living up to the billing.
More perspiration on the floor, and the humidity adds to it. At the line, Thomas Tubbs, the senior guard, trying to add to the 4-point Cougars lead. And he does. And one.
And one.
Here they go. Pinson Valley now back down by 5, 2-possession basketball game. Dribbling the basketball. The talented senior Pritchett. He pulls them out. He wants to drive, lays it up and off the rim. It will not drop. Boy, beautiful move by Pritchett. He just could not finish. Passing. It's a great way to break a press. Whoever invented that? With the basketball, Beavers, 2:29 remaining. Great basketball game here. Pinson Valley, Jeffco Ed TV's Matt, Chris, and Ariel. Stolen away. Ball is stolen away by R.J. Addison. Addison gives it up. Lewis kicks it back out. Open three. Down in the corner. Up for three. Boy, that is real short in the attempt there by Johnson. The ball flies up in the air. Rebound, Pinson Valley Police Department. It could have been
interference, maybe. I don't know. He wanted to save the ball.
Yeah.
Crowd interference.
Well, they are lined up. You can see on that. That's a great shot. You can see how close.
Have you ever seen that call before?
No.
That's exactly what they call.
Delay of game called.
Yeah.
All right, Pinson Valley down 5, 2 minutes left to go. Really need a bucket on this possession. Slipping a little bit, driving to the hole, off balance shot by Addison, won't go. Clay Chalkville, quickly the rebound, other end of the floor, tied up, and timeout. Chris Richardson thought he saw something potentially blowing up on him. So
you know, that's one thing we haven't seen very much in this game is a tied ball, tied up.
Yep.
A held ball, I should say.
Jump ball, tied ball, possession ball. How many different ways are you going to go? Let's take a quick break on Jeffco Ed TV.
Our health science program here at Hueytown High School helps our students to become aware of all the different kinds of employment opportunities they have in healthcare.
After graduating, I was able to get a job at Publix Pharmacy as a certified pharmacy technician.
They get CPR certified. We also have a mental health worker credential this year and a community health worker credential this year.
There's a great corner look. The 94 feet here in Mike Dutton Gymnasium. That's Chris Richardson, the 5th-year head coach for Clay Chalkville. His Cougars have a 5-point lead. And they're in the bonus, by the way. So they'll get 2 on every foul from here out. All 150. This is time I think you hold on to your horses because this is going to be crazy.
It is. It is. You know, this is the gut check. Who wants it more? Not just because of the score, right? I mean, obviously, Clay Chalkville's up 5, but a lot can happen in a minute and 50 seconds in basketball.
You are so right. Clay Chalkville has the basketball and the aforementioned lead. Beavers picked up by Moody. Moody getting a lot of minutes here in the second half. He needs to get open for a 3. Good 3-ball shooter. Defense back and forth. Thomas Tubbs is eating some clock. Now he's got some pressure, and we got a foul. Foul on Pritchett. So, Clay Chalk will go to the line.
33 seconds rolled off the clock there, my friend.
That's a good amount. At the line, Thomas Tubbs, the senior.
He's got 7 on the night. Make that 8.
Well, it's kind of funky when it just hits the back part of the iron.
Falls dead.
And then the front part of the window. And then it just, literally, it dies in the net.
I like my putts to do that in the hole. Hit the stick and just fall in.
Here's the second of 2. Tubbs in and out. He did not get the roll in. Still 2 possession for Pinson Valley. They trail by 6 with the basketball. That's D. Thompson. Gets it back out. They want a 3, but instead, Pritchett with a great pass, and D. Thompson couldn't grab it. Ouch.
That's tough. Got to be ready for that pass. It was a little low in his defense. It was a little low, but you still, at this point, this is a critical time of the game. You got to go after that one.
Critical time in the game, certainly. And Darryl Barber just put 4 in off the bench. Some of those include starters that were just getting a little bit of a breather. 1:05 to go. Great inside pass, kicking it back outside. Tubbs with the basketball again. It's obvious to me that Richardson wants the ball in his hand. And there's going to be a foul. It gets to the point where it's under a minute. What else do you do?
That's a good question. I mean, you're under a minute, you got to foul. I mean, you've got to find a way to get that ball back.
Amir Jackson, one of the starters, is about to check back in for the Cougars. There's the officials. I think they've done a very nice job tonight.
Yeah. That foul's going to be on Jalen Lewis, who has 6 on the night.
And at the line, DeMar Hinton. And, man, they are missing clutch free throws. They kind of could have put this one away had they made free throws down the stretch.
I will tell you this, that both teams, as they get into region play and further, or I should say area play, are going to have to work on some of these fundamental things, beating the press, making these free throws, making open layups.
Hinton got that one to drop. 7.2, 3-possession lead now for Clay Chalkville. Driving, Pritchett, high off the glass, won't go. Running in the rebound, D. Thompson. He gets it back outside. 3-ball by Quay Lynch. Man, the place would have exploded had he made that.
I think he got fouled shooting that 3, so he'll go to the line and shoot 3.
Boy, that's got to drive Chris Richardson crazy. I think it drives Chris Osborne a little bit crazy. You don't want to do that with 41 seconds left.
You don't want to do that.
Period, right?
No, you don't.
Yeah, potentially this could be a game changer.
This is where the new rule for being in the bonus. If it was a 1-and-1, that might that might give you a little bit of a different kind of strategy. But, you know, the way it is, you just have to ride it out. You know what's coming. It's 2 shots regardless.
Quay Lynch. Yeah, that didn't even touch orange.
That's his first bucket tonight, believe it or not. Free throw. He's got 1 point.
I bet he doesn't have 8 total minutes, do you?
All right, so he's got a couple. He's on the box score.
Well, he's already cut it to a 2-possession game. He could make it a 4-point game here. Checking in Jaden Watts for Amir Jackson. There's a good look at the senior going to Tennessee Valley State.
You sure it's not Tennessee State?
I thought the same thing. It may be.
I think it's Tennessee State, and that's my alma mater, and if he is, good for him. I see a gentleman, I would be willing to bet that might be his father across court wearing a Tennessee State sweatsuit that looks pretty brand new.
Well, I had never heard of it, and I thought that's what I remember him saying. At the line is Barnes, the junior. They just can't buy free throws, and as a result, Pinson Valley is hanging tough with 38.6 seconds left in this one. A couple more substitutions coming in as Caleb Amerson, as both coaches are doing the offense-defense switch. Second free throw, Barnes. Yeah, they made one. 50-44. Pinson Valley on the run. Just over 30 seconds. The drive, it won't go, and the shot by Thompson. Here comes Clay Chalkville on the run. They're going to pull it back out. Somebody's got to foul quick, and they do. Talon Johnson fouls, and looks like the Deuce Barnes will go to the line. 25.3. And that's plenty of time. Of course, a made free throw here would be gold.
It would. And that's why free throw shooting is so important, you know. And what do you teach young players? You know, you've been running up and down the court all night long. It's humid in this gym. So this is where you have to use your legs, right?
Right.
This is why you shoot free throws when you're tired at the end of practice.
Barnes' first one, good. And that is a big free throw with 25.3 seconds remaining. Second free throw, he bagged those. Cartier Barnes.
He's got
quickly Pinson Valley. They want to shoot a 3 in a hurry. Clay Chalkville playing good defense. In fact, they played so well. Stolen away Barnes, and there's a quick foul. And Holyfield will be credited with that one. 15 seconds remaining. It's a 8-point lead, and they got a chance to make it 10. And this is Fat Lady is not singing, but she's warming up in the locker room or wherever the Fat Lady warms up. And good. They made 3 in a row and put this game away. Chance to make it a 10-point lead. And here I think you just give them some token pressure. You just want the clock to run. Jumper, short, put up by Thompson. Won't go. Clay Chalkville's the rebound. Clay Chalkville will get the win. That's a big win for the visitors as they take the sweep. They win this one 53-44. Earlier, if you joined us on Jeffco Ed TV, the Lady Cougars defeated Pinson Valley 42-38. So both really tight, highly contested game. And we're going to talk with Chris Richardson, head coach, Clay Chalkville. She'll be joining our Ariel Schaefer here in just a minute as Clay Chalkville will go to 14-6 on the year. Pinson Valley will drop to 8-7. And Coach is side court.
Coach, last year, Pinson Valley eliminated you guys in the Elite Eight. But now in 2026, you guys got revenge on their home court. How proud of you the way you guys stay tough towards the end?
I'm very proud because we've just been talking about adverse moments every day, from practice to games, and we've been learning leading up to this point. And in this tough environment, they just responded to adversity. There was a lot of things that went wrong for us, but we ended up on the right end of it. So.
This group features a lot of new guys who have had to step up. Now do you feel like your team is starting to gel and push towards the right direction?
I definitely do. This win right here showed that we can go into hostile environments and we can pull it out with this group that we have here. So it's big for our confidence.
How clutch were some of those free throws? I know there was more that you would have liked to see at the end, but a couple of them went in. How did that seal the win?
It was great. Like the work that these guys put in every day, showing up at 6:30 in the morning. Their parents got to get up and bring them to school. It pays off in games like this when they're confident enough to knock down shots.
Coach, congratulations. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Coach, and thank you, Ariel. Man, look at the floor. I mean,
listen, when you
there
say
are fans everywhere.
I think he described it best. Hostile environment, small gym here at Pinson Valley. I mean, fans no more than 2 or 3 paces off the court. I mean, when you can come in this environment and win, your team has a chance to go deep.
They do, and these are both playoff teams, right?
Absolutely,
I don't think there's
they
much
are.
question at all about that.
Absolutely, they are.
All right, next Tuesday, you want to go wrestling?
Let's go wrestling.
I don't mean us personally. I don't think that'd be much of a contest.
Jeff Coed Wrestling at Corner. There'll be a 3-way match. I should say it will be a 3-way match with Corner, Fultondale, and Gardendale. It's January 13th, Corner High School. You can join us there, or you can join us right here on Jeff Coed TV at 6 p.m. I'll be there. I hope you will as well.
Well, partner, it's always been a pleasure. 53-44. Visitors walk out of here with 2 victories, the boys and the girls, as the girls won the opener by 4 and the boys win it by 9. So we will say salute and good night. Please, if you're here or anywhere, it's just a dismal night. Stay inside. Watch more Jeff Coed TV. Go to the website. Watch another game. You can do that.
That sounds like
a
plan.
All right, partner. All right, I'll see you Tuesday. Good
Have a
night
good night
from Pinson Valley and Jeff Coed TV.